Buckle up because we are diving straight into the biggest drama hitting your screens right now. Kimberly Menzies is pulling back the curtain on a secret she has carried for 30 years. During her journey on 90 Day the Single Life, the 90 Day Fiancé star revealed she placed her daughter for adoption long before Jamal was born. She has finally received a decade-old letter from her biological daughter's adoptive mother, and she is sharing the emotional update on her quest to track her down.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we have a major update on one of the most talked-about couples in reality television history. Karine and Paul Staehle have officially made their split final after years of a volatile relationship. The judge signed off on the divorce, marking the end of a long and messy saga for the former 90 Day Fiancé stars. We are breaking down the latest on their custody battle and where these two stand today. Streaming fans, listen up because the numbers are in, and the competition for your attention is heating up on HBO Max. While the platform is packed with hits like Hacks and Welcome to Plathville, the real buzz is surrounding the new comedy rooster. Starring Steve Carell as an author navigating a major career shift, this show is currently crushing the charts. We are looking at why this and other prestige titles are dominating your screens this week. Finally, get ready for a massive bombshell from the world of 90 Day Fiancé. Trisha just dropped the news that she is 6 months pregnant during the trailer for the upcoming Before the 90 Days reunion. With major questions lingering about paternity and her rocky history with Rick, this tell-all is shaping up to be an absolute must-watch event. For more updates on all your favorite stars, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Ever wonder what happens to reality stars once the cameras stop rolling and the real-life drama kicks in? If you've been following Kimberly Menzies from 90 Day Fiancé, you know she's been living with a secret that's been weighing on her for 3 decades. While we all adore her son Jamal from his time on Pillow Talk, Kim just dropped a massive revelation on the latest season of 90 Day. The Single Life. Jamal isn't her only child. Kim has been on an emotional journey to reconnect with the 2 children she placed for adoption long before Jamal was born. She's already reconnected with her son, Larry, and now the focus has shifted to the mystery of her daughter, referred to simply as R. During a recent episode, the adoption agency finally handed over a lifeline, a 10-page letter written by the daughter's adoptive mother back in 1998. Just imagine the weight of that moment, reading about a child you haven't seen in years, realizing she grew up with a love for pasta, private schooling, and a backyard vegetable garden. It's a deeply humanizing look at a decision Kim calls the most heartbreaking of her life, yet she's finally finding a sense of closure. She told her sons that knowing her children were raised in such loving environments has finally brought her peace after 34 years. It's a powerful reminder that behind every reality TV personality is a complex story of growth, regret, and eventually, healing. What do you think about Kim's decision to share such a private chapter of her life on camera? Does it change how you see her journey? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on all your favorite 90 Day stars. After all, closure isn't just about finding people. It's about finding peace with the choices that shaped our past. If you've been following the 90 Day Fiancé saga since the very beginning, you know that Paul and Karine Staehle were easily one of the most volatile couples to ever hit our screens. Well, hold on to your seats, because after years of off-and-on drama, their chaotic relationship has finally reached its legal conclusion. It's official. As of April 2024, a judge has signed off on their divorce, ending a union that really felt like it was hanging by a thread for nearly a decade. For those of us who watched Paul fly to Brazil back in 2017, the split is honestly the least surprising news of the year. From public arguments to mutual restraining orders, their marriage was a roller coaster that seemed to derail more often than it stayed on the tracks. But beyond the headline of their split, there's a much heavier reality involving their 2 sons, Pierre and Ethan. Back in 2022, the couple lost custody of the boys, who were placed into foster care. Paul claimed at the time that their status as public figures made their private arguments seem larger than life to authorities, but the legal reality was cold and harsh. Fast forward to today, and the situation is still incredibly complex. Karine has since moved on and welcomed a daughter from another relationship, but her fight for her boys continues. In a recent GoFundMe campaign, she revealed that the children are currently in the care of Paul's cousin, and she's actively battling for custody while also dealing with significant child support demands. It's a somber update for a pair that once represented the ultimate 90-day experiment. What do you think? Did this couple ever really stand a chance, or were they doomed from that first meeting in Brazil? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on your favorite reality stars. Sometimes, the most important lesson in these messy stories is learning when to walk away before the cameras start rolling. Ever wonder why you can spend hours scrolling through HBO Max without ever actually picking a show? It's because the platform has essentially become the digital version of a crowded, chaotic, and totally addictive party. From gritty medical dramas to reality TV train wrecks, HBO Max is currently dominating our living rooms. Let's break down what's actually pulling in the views this week. First up, the platform continues to shine a light on the dark underbelly of fame. They've got compelling series that pull back the curtain on entertainment scandals, proving that for many, the price of the spotlight is a lot higher than a few red carpet photos. It's a fascinating, if sometimes grim, look at the reality behind the glitz. But of course, we can't talk about streaming without diving into the reality gold mine. 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, is still holding strong, proving that international romance is just as messy and unpredictable as ever. Then there is Welcome to Plathville, which feels like watching a collision between 19th century traditions and 21st century reality. It's high-stakes family drama, and honestly, you just can't look away. For those who prefer their reality with a side of heartbreak, Unexpected keeps it raw by following teenagers navigating the crushing weight of early parenthood, while evil lives here. My Child the Killer brings us into the most chilling corners of true crime. It's not easy watching, but the nature versus nurture debate here hits harder than any fiction could. But let's shift to the scripted hits. The big talk of the town is Rooster, featuring Steve Carell as a successful author trying to fix his relationship with his daughter from a college classroom. It's classic Bill Lawrence comedy, funny, sharp, and surprisingly heart-wrenching. And then there's The Pit. Noah Weil is back in a medical coat, and let me tell you, this show doesn't pull any punches when it comes to the intensity of hospital life. It's gritty, it's urgent, and it's clearly resonating with fans who love a high-stakes emergency. Finally, we have to talk about the heavy hitters that define the platform. Hacks and Euphoria. Jean Smart is simply a force of nature in Hacks, balancing comedy and ego in a way that feels dangerously real. And Euphoria. It remains a visual masterpiece, a polarizing, chaotic, and beautiful dive into the struggles of modern adolescence. Whether you are in it for the laughs, the tears, or the total drama, HBO Max has its hooks in us for a reason. So what are you binge-watching this weekend? Are you Team Hacks, or are you falling down a reality TV rabbit hole? Drop a comment below and let me know. After all, life is too short for boring TV, so let's make sure we're watching the good stuff. Stop what you are doing, because the 90 Day Fiancé universe is about to explode with yet another massive bombshell. If you thought this season of Before the 90 Days was wild, hold on to your seats, because a major pregnancy announcement just dropped right in the middle of the reunion trailer. Trisha, one of the most talked-about personalities this season, made a jaw-dropping appearance during the virtual tell-all, revealing that she is currently 6 months pregnant. But here is where things get messy, and let's be honest, we wouldn't expect anything less from this show. When host Elise pressed Rick on whether he was the father, he went completely silent. No quick yes, no happy smile, just total, agonizing radio silence. We all watched their journey, a 27-year age gap, trust issues, and the heartbreak of Rick admitting to cheating. Given their rocky history, it is no wonder fans are already spiraling with theories. Is it his? Is there someone else in the picture? With Trisha being 6 months along, the math is definitely being crunched by the internet as we speak. This season took us from the Philippines to Madagascar, dealing with cultural divides and family drama, but nothing quite matches the intensity of this pending reveal. The two-part tell-all kicks off this Sunday on TLC, and if the trailer is anything to go by, this pregnancy is just the tip of the iceberg. We are also expecting a major breakup announcement, proving that when these relationships hit a wall, they do it at full speed. Make sure you are tuned in this Sunday, because the paternity reveal is going to be the water cooler moment of the week. Who do you think the father is? Drop your best theories in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more reality TV deep dives. At the end of the day, 90 Day Fiancé reminds us that sometimes the truth is way stranger and more dramatic than fiction.